So, Namaskar Parasji. So happy to
Ajay.
be able to, talk to you today. Thank you so much for your time. So,
Hey, thank you, Ajay.
you are such a famous cricketer in Nepal. Everyone knows you, and you are a former captain of Nepal cricket team. So, Nepal has won several World Cricket League divisions under your leadership and under your captainship. And you're also one of the very first Nepalese batsmen to score a century in the one-day international match. So that says a lot about your professional career path, and you inspire so many people, in Nepal especially. So just want to invite you to speak a little bit about the situation right now. What should at least the youth groups think about, instead of feeling hopeless about the situation. What is your word of inspiration? अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ we have this program coming up on June 5th. It's a dialogue on a global platform with His Holiness Sri Sri Ravi Shankar ji. I open the floor to you, Aile.
Hey, Ajay. I think first of all, it's great to be part of this. I think the kind of people that we have in the whole panel itself speaks a lot, and plus it's more to do with His Holiness Sri Sri. I think Guruji himself for what he has done, and myself being part of the Art of Living family. So it's been incredible that he's managed to achieve what he has. So it's great to be connecting to Guruji once again through this medium. And for me, I think the problem right now is not just limited to an individual. I think this is something the whole world is facing, and it's very important for us to come out of it stronger. I know it's not going to be easy. Why? Because why in Nepal almost 2 months of lockdown now, and just yesterday only another 15 days of lockdown has been extended. So we'll probably be in lockdown for almost 3 months now, and people are really struggling now, and it's more to do with the economic side of things. Socially, yes, people are not being able to adapt. There's a lot of mental health that's being talked about all over the world right now, and how people are going to come out of it, how people are struggling at this stage. So I think it's a matter of being very clear as to how you are. First of all, I think every individual needs to find out, how he or she functions, and all I can say that is communication will be the key moving forward. You need to talk to the people around, your family, your friends. Things are not easy right now. I'm sure people are going through a lot of stress. Business houses are going down. Like even for sportsmen like us, there's nothing much to look forward to because everything's closed now, and we do not know when we are next going to, go onto a cricket field. So right now, myself, I am somehow managing my time, going through the internet, reading a lot of stuff about what's happening around the world. Try and get that hour and a half of daily exercise going through, because as a sportsman, you need to stay sharp and fit. And again, talking to friends and family virtually. There's a lot of mediums now that you can communicate to. I think a lot of people have taken up a lot of hobbies that you can see on Instagram, on Facebook. People have started to cook. Things that people used to go and eat in restaurants, now they're being made at home. So it's just a matter of choice, and it is a matter of opportunity. And a lot of people are engaging in things that they could not relate to. And hopefully, I think people will be able to come out of it. And like I said, it's not easy. It is not going to be easy for any one of us, but it's not a personal problem. It's a worldwide problem, and everyone's going through the same. So everybody should feel that we are in this together, and we'll come out of it together. And that's how I take it as of now.
Very nice, Parasji. It's very inspiring, the words you just mentioned. And what I want you to also add to that is, you just mentioned you're part of the Art of Living family, so I'm sure you're doing some of the practices, including mindfulness. And I must say that many business houses, individuals, right now, especially online, one thing, well, I would say the positive side of COVID has introduced the Zoom sessions and online sessions. So it made it so much easier for people. You don't have to wait through traffic, especially in Nepal, and people are able to do all their calls and all their meetings online, work related, as well as something to do with mindfulness. And so I'm sure you have been also a practitioner to an extent of that, so that helps you to keep your mindset more on the positive side. and also looking for opportunities which we didn't have before because we'd be running around and we didn't have time to stay home and centered. So you want to speak a little bit on that, like looking for?
For me, I think it is all about like for us, we are always on out like in on a cricket field, running and going around. So we've been very busy over the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years as cricketers. So, but again, having said that, it's always great to be on a field than to stay at home. But it started as a welcome break for sure initially, but now it's almost gone too long for us. It's almost 2.5 months, and there's a lot of things that you can think of individually. I've been trying to think about how would I like to come out of quarantine as a cricketer, working on the mental aspect of sports, because at the highest level of sports, I think your mental uh, strength, the way you cope with pressure and responsibility is what, makes you stand out. So that is something that I'm trying to work on personally. And again, it's just trying to communicate as much as possible. And communication is a word that is sometimes misinterpreted. Why? Because with our education, our background, we are not comfortable, especially even talking things in our family. There are things that you could talk to your family. There are things that you could talk to your friends and people around you. So that is where I believe you need to prioritize. If there's a problem, if there's something that you want to talk about, you know, have a plan and go about it, and then try and talk to people that would listen to you, and try and develop habits. One thing that all of us have got this opportunity right now is to develop new habits. People who are not into reading have started to read. Some of them have started taken off their sketchbook, started to do their sketchings and all that. And cooking, I think food is something that all of us love food, and people have really started to cook a lot. And even people who have not tried anything at all. I'm somebody who's never cooked. There was a time when I was in Canada for 3 months when I had to go play cricket. That was the only time when I cooked. I somehow managed to, get out of this because there are enough people in my house to look after me. But having said that, I wanted to, maybe if the lockdown keeps going on, I might also start cooking and start indulging myself in something new. So it's just about staying in that positive frame and remaining positive. Speaking positive is something where it's very easy to say, but again, you need to understand that there's no other way out. You can listen to a lot of good stuff, you can read a lot of good stuff, but it's up to you as an individual. You have to take that step forward as to how to go about things. So I've had a lot of time personally to think about what I want to do in future regarding myself as a cricketer, and think about what Nepal cricket has in store. So hopefully with everything around, I can come out of it as a better individual.
Nice, yeah. And during the global dialogue with Rishi, there have been many Indian cricketers and sports individuals who have interviewed and asked questions and given their input during this past 2 months. And I'm so happy that we have a Nepali cricketer, someone famous, like, that you're going to be on the panel. So it's really wonderful. What do you have to say about June 5th? What do you feel about it?
I think it came as a very gentle surprise, which I accepted very graciously, and I'm thankful to everyone concerned, the Art of Living family in Nepal, especially for having considered this. And again, my connection with Guruji would probably be with the principles that he had. I remember my wife she's been an very strong follower of Art of Living for a very long time, and I always believed that this was long before getting into the Art of Living family. I thought Art of Living was something to do with the older people. When you retire, you get into stuff and try and do things. But I remember back in 2013 when our coach, then a Sri Lankan coach, Puvudu Dasanaike, he came and introduced this course to the whole cricket team, and that is how I got in touch. But even before that, my wife used to keep pushing, like, why not? Why not do it? Then when I really went into the whole Art of Living, the whole family, when I got into it like officially, and then I realized that the principle that Guruji has about life, how one should live a life, how one should perceive things, and those are the things that I really got connected to, because that's how I generally perceive life. As to you do good things, you accept good and bad, and try and make that difference. And there are so many other things that you can talk about, and that is how my connection with the whole Art of Living started. And again, to be able to connect to Guruji, I've been to Bangalore. I went to Bangalore last year. I think it was one of the most surreal experiences. I did get to meet him as well. And again, just I heard a lot about the ashram, and when I went into ashram, I thought, like, wow. And I'm sure a lot of people who are part of this whole family can relate to it. And it's just that a number of people that he has helped evolve, and just the difference that he has made in the society. And I'm glad that once again, with the kind of people that are in the panel right now, who are now again going to communicate. I think June 5th is a World Environment Day. So another very important day. I know environment is something that's really being talked about, and it's not one day that we should be celebrating every day as an environment day. But what I feel is it'll be great to be connecting to him through a lot of recognized, established people who have done unbelievable, work in their respective fields. So it's great to be part of this. And I hope I can, communicate and just listen to the people in the panel, listen to Guruji, and try and, reap the benefits of it and spread as much knowledge as possible from my end and through my platform.
Thank you so much, Parasji. This was wonderful. And I want to again thank you for your time today. I know you're busy doing your own routine and getting on with your life.
I'm fine, Azura. Right now, I'm not busy, so I have a lot of time. So it's just
okay.
I'm great that I'm glad to be doing this.
Okay,
Very
wonderful.
thankful.